I got an interesting question from my Law of Attraction Beginner's Guide video, which I'll be linking in the description, by somebody named Andre. And Andre asked me how to manifest a higher intellect, how to become smarter and manifest a superior intellect. And that is what I'm going to be explaining in this video. So without further ado, let's get into it. I found this question very interesting because it's not as simple as just manifesting a higher intellect or becoming smarter in and of itself, because it actually goes a lot deeper. When it comes to manifesting a higher intellect, it's important to understand that intellect and being intellectual can mean different things to different people. So you understand that being smart is different in many ways. So it's not as simple as just saying, oh, well, I want to become smarter. Okay, well, what does that mean? What does being smart mean to you? It's very important that you figure that out before even taking a step further into wanting to make this happen. In particular, from reading your comment, you had mentioned wanting to manifest a superior intellect, but not knowing how to do so because of lacking clarity. So by the term superior, I'm led to believe that you want to manifest being more intelligent than other people in a particular field or subject. And it's your job to get clear on what that actually means to you. So whether it's academic smarts or street smarts. And some people simply want to be more correct than other people, whether it be their family or their friends or even their teachers. There's this innate desire that comes with ego and wanting to be more correct than other people, at least in your own mind, and what you think, and then thus feeling smarter than them. So there can be a lot of reasons for this, and it could be completely different from what I've just described, but I'm only laying the foundation here and the ideas. It's your job to gradually gain more clarity on what that term means to you. But one thing's for sure, if you don't know what intellect means to you, then no matter what practice you use, you're not going to be able to manifest a higher intellect because you don't even know what that means to you. You don't know what you really want. You're just thinking to yourself, oh, well, I want to be smarter. Why? What does smart mean to you? Because if you don't know what you want to manifest, even if it's generally vague, then there's no way you're going to get into that state of the wish fulfilled. And it doesn't take much, I promise you that. Once you get just a little bit clear on what intellect means to you, then the path to gaining that intellect will also become clear. So let's say if I wanted to manifest a higher intellect and I asked myself, okay, well, what does intellect mean to me? And maybe I think to myself, oh, well, maybe I want to improve my grade in math. I want to achieve higher test scores in math or in science. I want to achieve X, Y, and Z score on a particular test. Maybe it's not about simply being intellectual, but it's about achieving a goal that requires you to be more knowledgeable in a particular field. Perhaps it has something to do with that, rather than simply being intellectual. Maybe it's more specific. Maybe it ties into something in your academic life. Or maybe it could just be a prideful thing. Maybe you just want to be more correct than other people, at least in your mind. But things of that nature, really work on getting deeper into what that term means and what you're actually wanting to accomplish. One tip that's going to help you to cultivate intelligence on a deeper level, once you figure out what it is that you want to do, is to use confirmation bias. So essentially, if you want to become more intelligent, you need to focus towards instances where you look as if you are becoming more intelligent. So keep in mind that this is subjective to each individual. Remember that some people think that being academically successful means that they're intelligent. Some people think that having street smarts, it means that they're intelligent. And some people rely on other areas of their life to believe that they are smart as well. So smart is subjective. So the proof that you perceive as being smart is also subjective. Okay? So in your own life, look towards instances where you really believe that you're becoming smarter. And when you see those instances, you need to confirm it there and then. Oh my God, I actually improved my score in math. I am becoming smarter. I am good at math. I'm good at math, so I'm smart. I am becoming smarter. I am a smart person. When you do that, the belief that you are an intellectual person becomes solidified over time. And you really begin to buy into that identity of being a smart person. So that's one way that you can cultivate a belief within your mind, by feeding it real proof. And it is very, very powerful when you use it every single day. Keep in mind that the proof could even be a random assumption. It can be a little assumption like, wow, you know what? I knew that was gonna happen. I was completely prepared for it. Wow, I'm more intelligent than I thought I was. I'm actually really smart. With whatever that thing could have been, you just use it as a confirmation and a reason as to why you're intelligent. And now you begin to buy into that identity. So it's very powerful. And it doesn't have to be real solid proof, but it could even be a random fluffy assumption that your mind just happens to come up with. And you just go along with it. You just buy into it. So that's how you cultivate a strong belief of intelligence. But I really want you to understand that intelligence is very subjective to each person. So it's not the same thing to each person. People are as smart as they are dumb. That includes myself. Everybody is as smart as they are dumb, because it's nothing more than a subjective opinion. My opinion is subjective to me, just like everybody else. It really is a subjective matter, but the belief that you're intelligent in the way that you perceive intelligence to be can grow when you use confirmation bias. So I'll repeat that. It may be subjective, but the belief that you have towards being intelligent can grow when you use confirmation bias. Now, personally speaking, I don't really look for reasons as to why I'm dumb or smart, because if you look for reasons why you're dumb, you're gonna find them. But the caveat to this is that if you look for reasons you're smart, you're also gonna find them. Your mind is really good at finding reasons that support both sides, not just one side. It's just some people are more conditioned to looking for proof that they're dumb rather than smart. So they keep finding proof of this. And some people are more conditioned to looking for reasons as to why they're smart rather than dumb. And in other areas of their life, this also applies. Whether it's with your finances, in your love life, it can be with your fitness, it can be your physical appearance. It can literally be with anything. So this is very powerful, and be sure to use confirmation bias to grow your belief of intelligence. The main question is simply to ask yourself what intelligence means to you, because the truth is that it's not really about becoming smarter. I'm led to believe that your goal is something a little more specific than being smarter. When you dive deeper into that core reason and that core why, then the confirmation bias will be a lot more pinpoint and effective. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want a deeper explanation into the subconscious mind and the mind programming techniques that you can use to build strong and lasting beliefs, then watch this video up here to get a deeper explanation into it. And I'll also link this video down in the description below. So click either up here or down here and watch that video right now to use these mind programming techniques. And without further ado, see you next time. Peace.